In this video, I will give you a tour of the translation editor in Studio and some of the key functionality and show you how it can be customized to best suit your way of working. You can open a file in the editor by double-clicking on the file in the Files view. This is where the translation happens. You can see that you have the source segments of the file on the left-hand side, with the corresponding target segments on the right-hand side. The document structure is shown here, with H for heading, P for paragraph, L for list item, and so on. If you hover over these, you can see what they mean. The status of each segment is shown here. So you can see whether the segment is in draft, translated, locked, signed off, and so on. And hovering over these also shows you some extra details about the segment. To translate a segment, you simply enter your translation into the target segment. Once you are happy with it, you need to confirm it, either by clicking Confirm in the Home tab on the ribbon, or pressing Ctrl+Enter on your keyboard. This saves the source and target segments together into your translation memory, as a translation unit or TU. So you'll never have to translate this sentence again. So I'm going to click Confirm. You can see here that the segment status has changed from draft to translated. The Home tab is just one of a few different tabs at the top of the ribbon here. The ribbon is designed so you can access the most frequently used functionality easily and quickly, and it's tailored for each different area of Studio. In this tab, you can access different actions for formatting your document, inserting symbols, and different segment actions, such as merge or split segments, or change segment status. I might decide that the translation I've entered isn't quite right, and I want to change it. You can easily do this by clicking back into the segments you want to change and editing the text. You can see that once I start typing, the segment status has changed back to draft. To save the new translation to the translation memory, and overwrite the previous translation, you just need to confirm the segments again. Here is the translation results window. This is where you can see translation results from your TMs, and machine translation, if these are added to your project. You can move between this window and the Fragment Matches window, which shows fragments from your TMs found using Uplift Fragment Recall. And the Concordance Search window, where you can search the source or target for a specific word or phrase. You can also view any comments, messages, or TQAs here. Then, there is the Term Recognition window, which will show any results for the current segment found in your term base, if you have one added to your project. You can also search the term base here. Any of these windows can be moved around and dropped into different areas of the editor, so you can customize the layout to suit you. You can also move the windows outside of Studio. For example, if you wanted to have them on a different screen. And you can easily reset the default layout by going to the View tab at the top and clicking Reset Window Layout. In the View tab, you can also access different information windows, such as the Preview window, where you can preview how your translation will look in its final format, as well as actions and options for the user interface, including ribbon customization, which allows you to customize where functionality is accessed to suit how you work. Moving to the Review tab. Here you can access different functionality, such as track changes, comments, and quality checks, as well as being able to filter the segments and export or import a file for review. There are also tabs to access the more advanced functionality, any add-ins that you have installed, and RWS Trados help.